All right, we're at the Louise Radiothon. Carrie Lockie, Patrick's back there, the elf herself. Look at that. We're live on the interwebs.
Oh, how cool. I don't need to speak in the microphone?
No.
Oh.
All right, let's put this over here.
That's awesome.
We're just live.
Hi.
Oh, I would love to do that. We're going to start on the radio right now. As soon as we hit a break, I'd love to. See, people are commenting.
What are they saying?
Just saying hi.
That's awesome. Hi. Are we talking still? Are we talking on there?
They could hear just the ambient sound.
Oh, okay. How are you?
Look at her. Always on her phone. Always on her phone. Always. Always on her phone.
Oh, that sounds awesome. I'm doing my ultimate twist. Let me turn my body here. And I got to concentrate a little bit with him, so, since we're getting started. So. Absolutely.
It's only 100 people right now, but hi.
Ooh, that's a close-up. Hey, everybody.
Check, check, check. Just checking for me. Check.
Should I check? Check, check, check. Hello. Check too. It's just so exciting.
Really? Really?
What? I was expecting a text from my son.
I have a question. Isn't you like to ask you a question? So
Yeah, we're about to go on.
We have a large sum of money. Should we do it all at the very beginning with the match?
I don't know. Let's just do it.
Okay, whatever. I'm not going to ask you.
I don't know. Welcome to the North Star Mall. Welcome to the Elf Louise Christmas Project, the Elf Louise Radiothon for 2016. It is your boy Joe Pags on an hour earlier than usual. I don't think Sean's going to have a problem, but we're hanging out with Louise, Elf Louise, the elf herself. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Living the dream. You know that. Of course,
Yes.
Carrie Lockie alongside as well.
Hey, Carrie.
Starting from. Funny that Carrie won't put her phone down. She's going to be texting a lot. She's going to be just.
I was waiting for a text
Oh, is that
from
it?
my son.
Oh, okay. Is your son donating to the radiothon?
As a matter of
Well, then
fact,
maybe you forget about your son for a couple of minutes. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We're glad to have you here. Again, we're at the North Star Mall. We're underneath the food court, and we'd love for you to stop by. It's a rainy day. It's a chilly day. I don't care. Come on down.
It's easier
Drop
to
some
park.
money up. Exactly right. Nobody's coming here,
Come
so
on
everybody
in.
needs to come here.
Yes.
It's the police chief himself, Bill McManus. How are you? You would not have picked him out of a lineup. Look at this getup. That is awesome. Chief, how are you?
Nice to see you. Thank you for
The elf
coming
herself,
by.
of course. It's Carrie Lockie. But let's get the chief a microphone if we can. We'll include him. Why not?
Yeah.
Hopefully people aren't driving like they normally drive in South Central Texas when it's raining out.
It was good when I was coming over here. It was really nice and peaceful. It was like it stopped raining, kind of like the heavens parted.
Right.
So we could get here safely, and everybody needs to come on down.
It's 210-979-7700 if you can't get down. We'd love to have you donate. We're going to explain the story of the Christmas Project and Elf Louise a lot over the next couple of days. We want to bring in as much money as we can, and a ton of that money, a huge percentage of that money goes right to buying presents for kids.
Literally 98 cents out of every dollar
Which is
goes to
unheard
those
of. It's unheard of.
That's right.
We've got the police chief here, and again, I'm dressed as he normally might be, and he's dressed as I'm seen in public most times. But But either way, Chief, how are you? I'm really glad you stopped by. Thanks.
Good guy. Stop by some Carrie.
That's awesome.
You, along with everybody else, absolutely. First of all, it's kind of rough out there. Are people driving calmly? We're not going nuts in San Antonio with the police action, are we?
No, it's not too bad. It's actually going. I think that's still not too bad.
Yeah, good. Well, not me, but we'll talk about that later. I still have to answer to how I got here today. Chief, I'm glad you stopped by. We love what you're doing for the community. We love that you're out there. I mean, the man is everywhere, no matter what's going on when it comes to police stuff. Also, what's going on when it comes to community stuff. And I thought that would be incredibly appropriate to talk to you about the Elf Louise Radio Project, the Elf Louise Christmas Project, bringing gifts to kids in our community. And it's stunning to know this, that there are kids who don't get a gift for Christmas. Because of Elf Louise, they do. Anything you'd like to say to the people listening right now?
I mean, I just a little bit of history about Elf Louise. I know she started by herself years ago. I think there were 13 original families.
That's right.
Gifts from Elf Louise, and all these years it's grown and grown and grown. So it's just fantastic.
We love doing it, and you all have Blue Santa, we all have Blue Santa, and all the major organizations coordinate together to make sure that we're not duplicating. There's so much need in our community, and I'm so grateful that this continues on.
I know the police officers aren't getting rich on the job, but they're rich in what they do for the community. Did you want to throw out a challenge at all to the cops listening, or maybe to other departments that are listening, or heard wide now?
That would be great to throw out the challenge.
Yeah.
We have our Blue Santa program.
Right. I got you.
Tomorrow, we have the annual parade supposed to go on, but we canceled it because of the rain.
Oh, okay.
But just a quick start for Blue Santa.
Sure.
That started years ago with individual safe officers taking it upon themselves to give gifts, and like Elf Louise, it's grown and grown and grown over the years.
Right.
That's awesome.
And it's just gotten so huge, and all types of businesses and private organizations that donate to Blue Santa every year, just like they do with Elf Louise.
Right. So that's awesome. Listen, we appreciate the support. I'm glad you stopped by. We haven't taken a picture together in, I think, 9 years, so I'm not going to let you leave until we get a quick picture. But it's Police Chief Bill McManus. We really appreciate the support and the fact that you came out today through the weather. Thank you so much. And again, I'll throw the challenge out. What I do is I give a little bit every year. I'm not loaded like the chief is, but I give a couple of bucks every year. Last year, I think we stepped it up even more. I'm not going to say how much this year, but tomorrow I'll bring a check, and we'll do a match then. I want to challenge anybody who's in the communications industry
Wonderful.
to just step up. $5, $10, whatever you can. It doesn't have to be a lot of money. Is it still $7 for a gift?
Maybe closer to 8.
Okay, so about $8 will get you a gift for a kid who otherwise wouldn't have the gift. So whatever you can afford, 210-979-7700. Traditionally, what we do is in the first segment or the second segment, I ask you about the story of the Elf Louise Christmas Project, how we got here, why we got here. We also talk about the donors. I know that Thomas J. Henry again this year has stepped up like crazy.
Yes.
We're going to talk about what that means to when people call in. We're going to give our experiences. This is the 12th one that I've done with you now?
Yes, it is.
I think it's 12. And what we did was on the national show, we put out a show that I taped yesterday that Karina put together as well.
And I can't tell you how much I appreciate that, Joe.
Well, I couldn't miss it. I made you a promise. I said that if I'm able, if I'm still in the area, if I'm not dead, I'll come and I'll help you out.
That's right.
And I know that a few years ago you were hoping that I would just go away. But
No.
now you're stuck. And we're hoping to bring in as much as we possibly can. 210-979-7700. I perused the items. And Carrie, you did too. You perused the items up there too.
I've got some great auction items, and also you can have the online auction, right?
Yes,
You go online.
you sure can.
Okay, on this day you have to call her Elf.
Oh, sorry.
You can't call her Louise. It's just call her Elf. But go up there and check out some items, or a couple items I'm going to definitely bid on. To get onto the online items, what do? They just go on WOAI.com
I was
and click on it?
just thinking we need the link to the online auction, and we will get it and have it in 5 minutes.
I'm sure we can probably get there by going to
Or less.
WOAI.com and click on it. Is it there?
Oh, okay, great.
So you just go to WOAI.com, click on the Elf Louise auction items, go there and get them some incredible thing. And by the way, a lot of these items go for about what they would normally be worth. Plus, you get the extra benefit of knowing that some kids are going to get Christmas gifts that otherwise would not because you did it here.
Yes.
Let's do this. Paulo, let's grab a break here. When we come back, we're going to get the backstory of the Elf Louise Christmas Project. We want to talk more about exactly what Thomas J. Henry is doing. We want to talk about how your money is going to be not just what you donate, but a little bit extra because
And I've got a
of
surprise.
Thomas J. Henry. And you say you've got big dollars you want to talk
I
about.
got a surprise, yeah.
Okay, we'll do that too. Joe Pag Show Elf Louise Radiothon edition for 2016, along with Carrie Lockie, the elf herself, here at the North Star Mall. Back after this. We are live to the world. Yeah, that's our police chief. He dressed up for the occasion. Here you go.
And then I
you did
Bill,
it
the
hot. I
top
love it.
22 auction items if y'all wanted an update.
Thank you.
Bill should have that.
You might want to just give it to us if you got it.
You want to grab a picture with the boss? Are you okay getting a picture with the two of us scrubs? Well, I'm a scrub.
Yeah, this is on there. Those are our top items, and we've already got 4 sold because we're doing the buy now, and it's really working well.
Cool.
Southwest Airlines.
We won't mention what's sold because we'll want to mention what's not because we haven't even talked about the story yet.
So I gave you the bids, and there's some that there's no bid.
Okay.
Like in Cincinnati.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. This is awesome.
I'm going to joke over here. We're on top of it. Yeah, I think that just sharing contact.
Visit 35cash.com and you can have up to $5,000 in no time. Just have a checking account and a regular source of income, and you can get the loan you need now.
When you're in trouble, you have to be in trouble to meet him. I keep you to be talking about that.
That's 35cash.com. 35cash.com.
Thanks so much. I really appreciate everything.
So I say.
I'm looking down here.
All right, glad to have you. It is the Joe Pag Show, Elf Louise Radiothon edition, the Elf Louise Christmas Project underway at the North Star Mall. 210-979-7700. Now, last year, we asked that we have audible phones, but I don't think we do again, do we?
I don't believe so.
Because I always found, and this happened when I was a kid, I remember donating to a different telephone, a very famous one when I was very young. I had like $10 to my name, and I was going to donate it. But it really made me donate when I heard the phone ring. So we might have to get some sound effects or something going.
We need something going. But
All right.
the pledge number, let me get it one more time. 210-979-7700.
All right, so we're going to start reading some pledges in a moment. We also want to get into what Thomas J. Henry is doing. We have it here, I believe. 25 cents is added to every single dollar that's donated, up to $200,000. What? Now, if I break that down, I'm pretty good with math. That to me, and Elf helped me out with this, but if I'm reading this right, that means Thomas J. Henry is promising up to $50,000 if the people do it right.
That is correct.
All right, so again, 25 cents added to every single dollar donated, up to $200,000. Get that money now. Thomas J. Henry has been doing this now for a while. We love how much he puts in there. But let's be honest, he's got too much money. So let's get what? Let's get some of that cash from Thomas J. Henry. This is so incredibly special that he does this every year. Now, do you want to go with the story? You want to wait till the bottom of the hour and tell us about the big money that you have going right now? We've got two things. Elf is chomping at the bit. She wants to tell us the big money story, and I want her to tell the story of the inception of the project.
Let's go for it.
Why don't we do how this all started at
Sure.
the bottom of the hour, after the break at the bottom of the hour, which is about 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Right now, tell me this big money that you're dying to tell me about.
Well,
Or can you?
I can.
Okay.
I can. I'm just thinking how to tell it.
Okay.
It's we dubbed it a couple of years ago the bathroom miracle. I don't know if you remember that.
I do.
I got here not in time to go to the bathroom. I mean, that's hard to run off and run back. And so
Right.
when I was in the bathroom, I thought, dang it, I don't like to not pay attention to people. I don't care. I mean, I do care about being on time, but I'm going to be late. If somebody wants to talk to me, I'm going to stop and talk to them.
Right.
And so 2 years ago, the first person that stepped out to talk to me ended up giving us a huge challenge. They came back again this year. This time I met them on the
Can you remember
way.
what the initial one was?
It was up to $10,000. They
That's
said
so awesome.
people had to match. So last year they came back.
Right.
Did not know they were coming back.
Right. Were they waiting by the bathroom?
Well, I think they know the route that I go, because they seem to be the only people that can find me.
Okay.
So last year they
Right.
came again, and when we spoke, they said the reason that they wanted to encourage people and be involved is that they've got grandchildren,
Oh, wow.
and they had their third grandchild last year, and I found out this year because I've seen them again that they are about to have their fourth grandchild. So now, what they want to do this year